Welcome back to DDW TV. I'm Ed Highland. Thanks for joining us. And I want to introduce someone who doesn't need introduction, but the 2022-23 AGA President, John Carethers. Thank you so much for coming by and joining us.
Thank you, Ed.
Give us a little idea of your journey, if you would. How did you get here? I know through a lot of hard work. I know. I'll start that one off.
Well, I'm a Michigan native, Detroit boy. I went to school in Michigan, training on the East Coast, training in Michigan. Spent 15 years in San Diego, believe it or not.
Well, okay, this is home week then.
And then back at Michigan. So I'm currently a gastroenterologist and chair of medicine at the University of Michigan. And I've been a member of the AHA since 1993 and come to every DDW since then.
It's fantastic, and we were joking around a little bit before about how much hard work, but the organization has a very set methodology for you to ascend to this role. So give us some thoughts, if you would, about doing that, and also maybe how that process has helped shape the goals that you have in mind for your presidency.
Sure. I've been fortunate to have a couple of good predecessor presidents, currently John Adomi. And we've been fortuitous because he focuses on colon cancer, I focus on colon cancer, and it turns out the 2023-2024 president focuses on colon cancer. And so being on the governing board, which through, as you allude to, it has a succession from vice president to president-elect to president, and then past president, I remember John calling me up after I got elected, like, would you be interested in if we pushed a few things on colon cancer through, and because many of these things take multiple years to get through. And so between him, myself, and then the following year's President Barbara Jung, we're pushing a couple of colon cancer initiatives. We've had a couple of victories on that already, but I'll call it the colon cancer continuum, in which getting people screened, and if they have a positive test, the screening is not done until a colonoscopy is completely done. And so this is something we're trying to educate everyone from Congress to all of our patients out there about colon cancer screening.
Is this a part of this? And I don't want to give away the whole plan, but is there an effort to try and get more access to testing, to get more diversity in testing, to really make it more of a universal type of program, just like you regularly go to your doctor, get a regular screening of some type?
Absolutely, you hit the nail on the head. So, by the time people get symptoms, it's too late or nearly too late, so that's why we do screening. And up until this year, every person, man or woman, age 50 or above, should get screening. That has now moved to 45 this past year. But in reality, only about 60 to 65% are getting screened who are eligible above age 50. That means 35% are not. And that's a lot of people in the United States. And our job, and what I think the AGA is pushing, and with these 3 successive presidents, is that to try to get that number much higher. If we can screen 80% or greater, I think we've done a lot of greater good in reducing the incidence and the mortality from colon cancer in the United States broadly. And by increasing that pool, we should see less colon cancers, and people can live lives longer, no more surprises. The problem with people not getting screened is that if you do have colon cancer, and by the time you have symptoms, more than 60% are already advanced stage, and it's harder to treat with that, and then your lifespan is short.
Just a quick last question. How do you plan to utilize what you have learned to connect to AGA members?
Okay. So I'm a person who uses email, but as incoming AGA president, social media, especially for our young GIs, our website, and then maybe occasionally I'll Zoom bomb a group. I'm just joking. But I would say all types of ways to try to get our constituency, which is our clinical practitioners, our young gastroenterologists, as well as our academic partners in GI.
Well, John, it was a pleasure. Congratulations and good luck over the next year or so.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here.
This is DDW TV, a way we can get more information out to the membership at least, and you can find out more on ddw.org. Thanks for joining us.